Presiden, Menteri Luar Negeri akan menggodok, mungkin juga bersama Menko Polhukam akan digodok sikap Indonesia yang final. Apakah kita hadir atau tidak? Karena banyak negara mungkin merasa kalau KTT Perdamaian, ya semua unsur harus hadir, terutama Rusia harus hadir.
This summit could have been more result-oriented if the other party to the conflict, Russia, was present in the room.
This summit should not be a meeting of just friends. This should be a meeting of both friends and foe. To succeed in this positive trajectory, Russia must be on the table, number one. Number two, an American general, Norman Swartzwell, said, "The more we sweat in peace, the less we bleed in war."
And here it is essential to emphasize that any credible process will need Russia's participation. We hope the outcomes of this summit reflect those aims. Thank you.
World today, with horror, dismay and astonishment at the fact that nations that consider themselves modern and civilized can perpetrate flagrant violations of international humanitarian law. The targeting of civilians and civilian infrastructure is in direct violation of the laws of modern warfare.
The very nations that proclaim the sanctity of international law are the ones that violate it. If we are committed to maintaining international peace and security, we must apply international law consistently, without selective enforcement.
And I think for us in the global West, it's very important to listen to the voices that we've heard here today. I've listened attentively to the President of Kenya, President of Ghana and Chile, Prime Minister of Qatar, and the Foreign Minister of South Africa. There are wars waging around the world, and they call for peace as much as this one.
That people have a right to choose their own form of government. Nations have a right to choose their own alliances.
Our international rules and the possibility to have peace everywhere
is written in the Charter of the United Nations. And that is why
food and energy security. It has put the threat of
start down that path, to respond together to the global impacts of the war in Ukraine.
The beginning of this conflict, the state of Qatar has strived to support international efforts to
have reached far and wide, disrupting
issues which may directly affect lives and livelihood.